Hey, what's up guys? Quiet Reaction here, and today we're gonna continue on down that Dream Theater rabbit hole. Last time checked out Images and Words, the full album, and so we're gonna continue on with Awake. Sorry it's been a while since I've made any videos. It's just life's just been kind of crazy here lately. Very busy, but yeah, and I actually haven't been listening to much Dream Theater here lately, but I kind of wanted to get back to it and start listening to them again. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm just gonna listen to the studio version. I haven't had good luck with the YouTube copyright with the live versions, at least for like full albums. Anyways, so this is an hour and 15 minutes. Dream Theater Awake. Let's go ahead and start. 3, 2, 1, go. This first one's called 6. I wonder if it's 6 minutes long. Looks like it's a little short of 6 minutes.
Mary Jane. 6 o'clock and the siren kicks in from a dream. Try to shake it out, but it just won't stop. Can't find the strength, but he's got promises to keep. And would to chop before he sleeps. I may never get over, but never's better than now. I got faces to cover. He's in that parking lot and he's just sitting in his car. It's 9 o'clock but he can't get out. Lights a cigarette and he turns the music down, but just can't seem to shake that sound. Once I thought I'd get over, but it's too late for me now. I got faces to cover. Melody walks through the coming outside, being inside, coming outside, the pain inside, coming outside.
saying? Melody? Caught in a web. Heavy start. It sounds like a spider. Sounds like a spider, like, weaving its web. That was cool. How did they do that? Oh, this part's awesome. faded. Well, that part in Caught in a Web when it got kind of slow was awesome.
Fascination leaves the doubting mind until the circle breaks and wisdom lies ahead. The faithful live away, the rest remain misled. Some will transcend speed. As if time disappears. Innocence faded, the mirror falls behind you. Trinity jaded, I break down walls to find you. Callow and vain, fixed like a fossil, shrouding pain, passionless stage. Distant like brothers, when nothing face to face, sharing thoughts like ending pages. Condescending, non-intending.
Ooh, he's getting up there.
Somewhere transcend spinning years. Oh, quiet if time disappears. Oh. Innocence fades.
Erotomania. scared me.
Just don't stand. He used to say to me every Sunday morning, spider in the window, the angel in the pool, the old man takes the poison, now the widow makes the rules. So speak, I'm right here. She used to say to me, not a word, not a word. Judas on the ceiling, the devil in my bed. I guess Easter's never coming, so I'll just wait inside my room.
What's gonna happen?
Like a scream, but sort of silent, living up my nightmares. Voices within me, feeling threatened. We reflect your hopes and fears. Voices discussing me. Others steal your thoughts, they're not confined within your mind. Thought disorder, drink control. Now they whip my mind on the radio. But where's the God I've been in? I feel led, I feel depressed. Sucks is dead, death is sex. Satin rock here on my crucifix. Like a scream, but sort of silent, living up my nightmares. Voices protecting me. Good behavior brings the savior to his knees. Voices rejecting me. Others steal your thoughts, they're not confined to your mind.
Because of my suffering, because of my illness. Only love is what matters. Loving other people on your terms. You got to know who you're dealing with, because like a stranger, this might come through here with a gun. And then what would you do? Everything is immaterial. You know that reality is immaterial.
Sounded like Ice Cube.
Staring at the wall like the spider in the window. I wish that I could speak from fantasy refuge. Guarding politicians, should I turn on my religion? These demons in my head tell me to.
The voices in his head.
I'm lying here in bed, swear my skin is inside out. Just another Sunday morning. Seen my diary on the newsstand. Seems we've lost the truth to quicksand. It's a shame no one is praying, 'cause these voices in my head keep saying love. Just don't stand. Reveal the word when you're supposed to. Withdrawn and introverted, infectiously perverted, being laughed at and confused, keeps us pleasantly amused enough to
It was an awesome solo.
Can you rid me of my secrets? Deliver us from darkness.
Wow.
Voices with pain, feeling threatened, we reflect your hopes and fears. Voices discussing me, don't expect your own mishap. It's never well which you desire. It's only in your question well served. Your silence like a fever, a voice never heard, or a message with no to bother really suffocate their faith, desperate to fall behind the great wall that separates us all. When there is reason, tonight I'm awake. When there's no answer, arrive the silent man. If there is balance, tonight he's awake. If they have to suffer, there lies the silent man.
Acoustic?
Deceivers, a God with no believers. I could sail by on the winds of silence, and maybe they won't notice. But this time I think it'd be better if I swim. When there is reason, tonight I'm awake. When there's no answer, arrive the silent man. If there is balance, tonight he's awake. But if they have to suffer, there lies the silent man. There lies the silent man.
That was a short one. Mirror.
so cruel and expect my faith in return. It's not as hard as it seems when you close the door. I spent so long trusting in you. I trust you forget just when I thought I believed in you.
What are you doing?
It's time for me to deal. They're coming on to real. Living in fear, why did you lie and pretend? This has to come to an end. I'll never trust you again. It's time you made your mind. Look in the mirror, my friend.
I haven't behaved as I should.
Everything you need is around you. The only danger is inside you.
Thought you could control life. But it's not like that. There are things you can't control.
Let's have a problem right in behind. It's plagued me from coast to coast, racing the clock to please everyone, all but the one who matters the most. Reflections of reality are slowly coming into view. How the hell could you possibly forgive me? After all the hell I put you through. It's time for me to deal. They're coming on to real. Living in fear, why'd I betray my friend? Lying until the end. Living like some pretend. It's time to make my amends. I'll never hurt you again.
This is awesome. Oh my! Oh! That's awesome. Oh my! Whew!
Daybreak at the bottom of a lake. It's 100 degrees, I can't breathe. And I won't get out until I figure it out. Going weak like I can't believe. So you tell me, trust me, I can trust you. Just let me show you. But I gotta work it out in a shadow of doubt. 'Cause I don't know if I know you.
Wow.
You wanna say it's in your way, just let me in, hurry. I've been out in the rain all day. So you tell me, trust me, I can trust you as far as I can throw you. And I'm trying to get out of a shadow of doubt, cause I don't know if I know you. Don't tell me you wanted me. Don't tell me you thought of me. I won't. I swear I won't. I'll try. I swear I'll try. Mother Mary, quite contrary. Kiss the boys and make them weary. Things are getting just a little bit scary. It's a wonder I can still breathe. Never been much of a doubting Thomas, but nothing breaks like a broken promise. You tell me about your two's more common, but one's just enough for me. Don't tell me you wanted me. Don't tell me you thought of me. I won't. I swear I won't. I'll try. I swear I'll try. I had gotten used to being so destroyed. She comes in apparently to fill the void. Our dogs need a leash and at least I'll forget it. She would never hurt me though she's never said it. But I'm not gonna ask her today. I don't wanna scare her away. Oh yeah, Ted, I'm all alone and I just can't stare at the phone. I wanna talk about lifelong mistakes. You can't tell your stepfather I said so.
Oh. Oh man.
Don't tell me you wanted me. Don't tell me you thought of me. I won't. I swear I won't. I'll try. I swear I'll try.
That was awesome. Wow. I didn't even know we had started Lie. It's like the mirror and Lie must have just went into each other. I didn't even know. So now we're on Lifting Shadows Off of a Dream.
He seems alone and silent. Thoughts remain without an answer. Afraid and uninvited, he slowly drifts away. Moved by desire and fear, breaking delicate wings, lifting shadows off a dream once broken. She can turn a drop of water into an ocean. As the rain is pouring down, tears of sorrow wash his mind, drifting with the current, the stream of life flows on. He seems alone and silent, waiting on his hands and knees. The chair enters darkness, sits quietly. Moved by desire and fear, he takes a few steps away. Lifting shadows off a dream once broken. She can turn a drop of water
turn a drop into an ocean. Scarred. This is a long one. From 56 to 107. Like 13-minute song, something like that. fading out. Alright, last song, Space Dive Vest. Gonna end on a strong note.
A stranger loving his space divest. Love is an act of blood, and I'm bleeding, pulling the shape of a heart. Your projection in the reflection, always the worst way to start.
He's the sort who can't know anyone intimately, least of all a woman. He doesn't know what a woman is. He wants you for a possession, something to look at like a painting or an ivory box. Something to hold and to display. He doesn't want you to be real, to think and to live. He doesn't love you. But I love you. I want you to have your own thoughts and ideas and feelings, even when I hold you in my arms.
Different place. Go to the mall or tell me I'm going to stay young.
Telling people advice before about facing facts, about facing reality. And this without a doubt is his biggest challenge ever. He's going to have to face it. You're going to have to try, he's going to have to try and get some help behind it. You know, no one can say they know how he feels.
That's when they say that in like Houston or something. You say, yes, 180 degrees, but it's a dry heat. In Houston they say that? Oh, maybe not. I'm all mixed up. It's dry until they had the swimming pool.
In Houston, they say that?
There's no one to
wanted that to go on for a long time. Wow. They definitely ended that album strong with that song. Space Divest. That one was good. Whew, man. That was fun. That went by fast. Oh, man. Okay, so looking back, I kind of liked that on this album. They had like lots of like sound samples, or sounded like they were samples from like popular movies or something, or maybe it was just all, you know, completely original, made up by Dream Theater, or I wonder if they kind of took recordings from movies or shows or something. It seemed like there was like samples taken from stuff, and I kind of liked how they sprinkled that in quite a bit throughout the album. Oh, man. So first listen through, the songs that stood out to me were definitely Caught in a Web. Like, I remember thinking, like, wow, how are they actually making it, like, I was just envisioning a spider weaving its web at moments. And then I was looking at the album cover, and it's got the spider and the spider web back there behind the mirror. I was just like, well, I thought that was pretty cool. And there was kind of like some talks of spiders throughout the album. That was kind of a cool concept. And then Innocence Faded was, I don't know, I'd have to listen to that song a few more times. I have a feeling it's one of those songs where, like, there's been other songs off of other albums that I've heard where the vocals and just things were just kind of felt almost jarring, but as I listened to the album more, as like I actually started to really like that Innocence Faded may be one of those songs, but the first time it was like I was having a hard time getting into a groove and kind of finding you know, something that I liked about that song. I don't even know how to say the next one, Erotomania. That one, I remember towards the end got really cool, and I think it was instrumental. I think the whole thing was instrumental. I liked that song, and then Voices was awesome. Really liked Voices. So Caught in a Web, Erotomania, and Voices, I think on the first half of the album were kind of my favorite. Silent Man, don't remember too much about that one. I remember it was kind of slow and short. And then, okay, The Mirror, that song was badass. I can't wait to go listen to that one again. And Lie was really good too. In fact, I kind of got lost in The Mirror so much that I didn't even know Lie had started. So The Mirror and Lie were really great. Lifting Shadows Off of a Dream was not one of my favorites off of the album. It was, again, maybe if I go back and listen to the album some more, it'll, you know, I'll start to like it, because there's been other songs off the other albums where I was like, the first time I was like, yeah, I'm not digging this one too much. But then few listens later, it became one of my favorite or something. So Scarred was good. It was long. Space Divest was awesome. Really great. It was just like epic. And the piano in Space Divest or keyboard, was really awesome. And it just had like a really epic sound. It was too short. They should have took that 14-minute Scarred song and then made that shorter and made Space Divest a 14-minute song. It was awesome. I didn't want it to end so fast. But all in all, that was a really good album. I enjoyed it a lot. 6, the first song was good. It was interesting. I'm trying to remember. It's you know, I've kind of already forgotten some of it, but I will definitely be going back and listening to this album quite a bit. Really enjoyed it. And I really was just kind of, as I was sitting and listening to it, I was looking at the album cover, and the album cover is really awesome. That There's all kinds of like little details. Just how everything's kind of black and white, but in the mirror, it's color. And then the moon has like a clock on it. I thought that was pretty cool. And then of course the spider web back behind the mirror. And just speaking of the mirror, like I think that was my favorite song off of the album for sure. And so I will always kind of remember this album. It's got the mirror on the cover, and that's the song that I really liked off of the album. But it's interesting how, like, I think in black and white, it's got like, it seems like a famous statue looking into the mirror, and then it's kind of interesting how, he's looking at himself in the mirror, and over here he's like this wise philosopher or something, but when he's looking in the mirror, he's somebody else. So I just thought that was cool. And then the whole song, The Mirror, it was like he was having a conversation with himself, like how would you betray me or something like that, but he's kind of talking to himself. At least that's how I was taking it as I was listening to it. It was just really cool. It was kind of like having this crazy epic conversation with the kind of, yourself, and then it kind of goes back to the voices in your head, like you're talking to yourself. I don't know, it was really interesting. I really liked that song. And then just kind of the thoughts that the album cover was provoking as I was listening to it. All in all, that was a really, really good album. I enjoyed listening to it. And now that I reacted to it, I'm probably going to go listen to it a few times while I'm working out and stuff. So that was good. I might have to like go and like find a live version of The Mirror and Lie back to back, because those two songs were they were really awesome. Space Tie Vest too, I really like that. So yeah, man, Caught in a Web. That's hard to say, but Caught in a Web, Voices, The Mirror, Lie, and Space Tie Vest. Those were the big ones for me. I really liked all those songs. And the end of Erotomania. But anyways, yep, that's my reaction. Thanks for checking it out. You guys have a good day.